Matikela, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I want us to talk about the 31st of August 2026. There is something about that date with Ujadra Mokgwahleng. Guys, do you remember that on the last week, I don't know which day, but Nxumalo was trying to use the statement, was applying to use the statement of the late Makeleni. It was an issue. It was a big deal. The state was refusing and. Then while they were doing up and down regarding that, Ujadra was like, you know what? Let's adjourn until the 31st of August. Haibo, Haibo. And then they sorted out. They came back for the following day. Then the week was not wasted. That was last week. Now this week again, Ujadra does this, and again he wants the 31st. He is saying that he will do his ruling on the 31st of May. Another problem came, and Ujadra, when he refused to solve it, in my view, when he refused to solve it because it's a situation that he could have solved, he refused to solve it at that particular moment. He could see that it's not supposed to be like this legally, blah, 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 blah. But he refused to take any part in managing that situation and bring solutions right there on the spot. He refused. Fine. And then he requested instead they must go and do opinions. They must write legal opinions. He said legal opinions, not arguments. It's us that are saying arguments. He said he needs their legal opinions as to why the state should not be allowed to use Mabungu's Section 205 from the Cleveland Alexander case of Mncube. And the defense said, we are opposing that. He said, then you will give me your legal opinions as to why. Fine, they came back, they did stellar arguments in the defense that it was flat from the state. It was, I don't have time for that. And then the defense came guns blazing and they were torching everything, especially for me, these two, Ramsipile and Mshololo. Oh, Sisi, they had the torch, they had the bomb, they were grenade everything, Jay. And then Umnisi did a stellar job. Nxumalo was like, hold on, hold my beer. You are not doing that to me. What didn't you guys last week say that I can't use the statement of the dead Mr. Makeleni, the late Mr. Makeleni? Now you want to use a section 205 of the late Mr. Mabungu Nduli? No, no, no. You better have consistency. That is what Nxumalo was like going on about, reminding them, you guys, Nikotwa fast, ne? Nikotwa fast. And it was that. Even the state, when they tried to respond, it was just flat. It was not making sense. Baloyi was the entire time sharp. Now they did all of that, and then Ujadra was like, you know what, sharp. In fact, it did not end there. After they were all done, then there was that flat response from the state because of those fire bomb, nuclear bombs from the defense. Ujadra, I personally thought he was trying to persuade the defense into allowing the state, because he said something about what the state is saying, if you allow them, then they will give you the information that you were not given, because we discovered that they were not given this section 205. They don't have it. I want to believe even now they do not have the section 205. It was just embarrassing, to say the least. Now, when you listen to that and you look at it, you are like, because it sounded as if he's persuading them to actually allow them, because he knows legally, according to the arguments that came, the so-called opinions, legal opinions, there's nothing that he can do. The state can't use those documents, that section 205 of Mabungu, at this late stage or at this stage of the defense case. So it was a lot, because, they came for them. Now, he comes back, he comes with the 31st of August. Gandhi, what is it about the 31st of August, guys? What exactly is the issue with the 31st of August 2026 when it comes to Ujadra? That is what I am like questioning, because now the ruling has become the center of gravity. and i-defense wants everything to be done accordingly. And then i-state siyaphakama sithi, actually, we would really like to have a ruling before anything, because uJudge Rata yesterday was busy saying, if there is anything else, what else can be done? Because the only thing that needs to be happening is cross-examination from the state to Ncube. So if they can't do that, they can't do that if you are not giving a ruling. He was busy making dry jokes that are not making sense. And I was really like, say, the ruling, whatever the ruling says, it could affect the scope and the direction of the next stage. So you can't be saying there must be anything else that is done, which is what? Yes, Anna. Now, the repeated postponement creates uncertainty and it's becoming extremely irritating. Now, there was an expectation that the court would rule earlier, but the date moved again. And now, the judge, in my view, has made up his mind, but now, for some reason, he's not giving the ruling. He's not saying, I don't have the ruling, I have not decided. That's not what he is saying. Now, the question becomes, why does this particular ruling require repeated delays, and how important is the disputed evidence to the state case? How important is it? Because, wow, Judge Rata. Now, the defense's position is simple. They want this issue out of the way so that we can move forward with cross-examination and everything. I suppose everything that was said by the defense, it is so heavy on uJudge Rata, especially Mshololo's one. Uyakhumbula Mshololo even said, you cannot be flying things from other cases to this one without making it make sense why they are here, and then expect us to accept that the state is wrong. That was Mshololo's song, okay? And she was not backing down. Now, the one thing that we must accept is that when it comes to those arguments, they are refusing to stay out of the courtroom. And they are refusing to stay out of Judge Rata's mind, because underneath all of that, the brutal question is, are you allowed? That is what he asked. Is he allowed to even agree ukuthi mayenzeke lento leni? Now, the question is also on the 31st, Monday, 31st August 2026. If they think it's not going to come, it will come. The question now is, will Judge Rata finally clear the way for the state to continue cross-examining accused number 3, or will the disputed evidence become another major obstacle in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial? What's going to happen is what we are anticipating at this point. Now, oh my Lord, must just come and do this and get over it, because Sana, there is no way. There is absolutely no way that he thinks running around is going to help the situation. No, it won't. It absolutely won't help the situation. He needs to come here and be a man and be a judge and be all of those things, take ownership and just deliver the judgment. Now, him running around makes it look like he knows that he's not supposed to give it to the state, but he must go around and do research to check what can he do in order to save the state from their dying case. No, guys, Judge Rata, no. Say no. This is very bad. This is very bad. So he wanted already last week, guys, don't forget that. He wanted last week already to waste 2 weeks last week. Now, without any reasoning or any proper explanation as to why we are wasting this week, he managed to actually waste this week. If why, I don't know. I don't know why he is so adamant on making sure that there is no sitting this week. But okay, he succeeded in that. What are your thoughts when it comes to him and the 31st of August 2026? Why was he always, that date is one thing that he looks forward to for whatever reason that I do. I also don't know. I'm just curious, okay? What do you think is happening behind the scenes? What are your thoughts when it comes to all of this? Mina, I'm just saying. Hmm. Judge Rata Mokgwatleng. Hmm. 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 But we know that he is always favoring the states. It's a drop in an ocean when he favors the defense. Right now, he looks like a man that is found wanting, or a man that doesn't know how to get out of this situation. It's quite serious. He doesn't know what to do. He needs assistance. But what assistance is he going to get? I don't know. I won't be surprised if he comes back bringing rulings from 1900 or 1818. I wouldn't be surprised. The way he moves, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes and read laws from 1818 or 1918 when Mandela was born. I would not be bloody surprised just because he wants to assist the state. You remember that he spoke about Section 167, Section 183. And Mshololo was like, even if you have discretion, but hear me out. Hear me out. And she gave reasons why he should not be doing it. The state had ample time to deal with all of this. The state had access to these records and they did not use them. They cannot come here now and pretend as if it just arrived. No, it did not just arrive. They were aware of it. So they cannot be given time to fix mistakes that they did. No, it's unfair, unprocedural also. But okay, it's Judge Rata Mokgwatleng. What are your thoughts? Let's talk with comment section. I will see you on our next video. Bye-bye.